All right, Blaine, how you doing, buddy? Good. We have been together here today. We've been talking a little bit about traffic. We've been talking about keywords. We've been talking about lead generation. We've been talking about the 90-day. It's actually 90dayblogging.blueprint.com. www.90dayblogging.blueprint.com. This formerly was a $297 course that we're now giving away to people for free because we want to teach people how to blog, we want to teach people how to drive traffic, and we want to give people a system on how to do this.
Right.
So one of the things that a person, whether they're new or they've been around a while, one of the things that people need to understand is that of autoresponders and contact management systems. And, you know, if anybody's going to be making money online, the basics are, like you said a little while ago, they got to have a landing page and they've got to have a way to communicate. So, you know, there's anywhere from, who knows, I don't know, 50 to 100 different autoresponders that people can go find online. One of the key things is deliverability, making sure emails are getting delivered. And so explain to me in your expertise, and by the way, I should cover for people who didn't see the last video, an amazing statistic that Blaine had on his website in the last 7 days, okay? 767 visitors in the last 7 days. And this is all free traffic. This is traffic that's coming as a result of articles that Blaine has written or videos that Blaine has put together, and it's all free traffic. So this is what we want to teach. This is what we want to convey. And this is evergreen, like you were telling me a little earlier, Blaine. This is something that's going to work today, tomorrow, 3 years from now, 2 years ago. Okay? So with that said, Blaine, tell me, what are some of the differences that people should know about, say, Infusionsoft, Aweber, GetResponse, Mailchimp? Those are some of the big ones out there.
Yeah. We can talk about those. Those are the two, really the big four that I work with pretty commonly. And I'm going to separate them out a little bit. We've got Infusionsoft, which is a big monster set of tools. It's definitely by far the best out of them when you've got the money to afford it. You know, you're looking at about, I think it starts at $200 a month. So it's a lot more expensive. The other three start at about $15 a month or so. It ranges depending on which package you get. But basically, the other three are a straight up autoresponder. And what an autoresponder is it's just a system that lets you put a lead capture form, collect name, email, phone number, whatever information you want, and then you build in a series of template emails on the back end. Whenever somebody signs up, they get these emails sequentially that are personalized for the person who signed up, and provide them. It just lets you follow up without having to actually follow up, right? You do it once and it's set, so you're leveraging your time. You can also do broadcasts, so you send an email out to your entire list and some other features, but that's not really important right now. So I recommend, out of those three, Aweber, GetResponse, Mailchimp, I always recommend Aweber to people. I've worked with all three extensively. Aweber just seems to have decent customer support. They have a great back-end API. There's a few things to them that I don't like. For instance, you can't actually move people between lists easily. You can do it, but you have to have them re-opt-in, which is interesting in itself. But the other ones don't really do that effectively either without some back-end programming. In my opinion, I personally don't like Mailchimp at all. I don't find them user-friendly, and the way their web form creator is, you can't make good-looking web forms. In order for you to use your own landing thank you pages and all this other stuff, you have to go through all this custom stuff that just makes it really hard. Now, if you don't care about that, if you're just, you have a local business and you just want to send people emails, Mailchimp works. But I don't recommend it to anybody anymore just because I don't like the way it works personally. And GetResponse, I think, is kind of a middle road between the two. It's not as favorite to me as Aweber, but I don't think it's nearly as bad as GetResponse or Mailchimp. So GetResponse is middle of the road. I know we were running, we had a couple of GetResponse dedicated servers with some clients I was working with in the past, and their deliverability is great. All these guys have great deliverability. But there's one big major caveat with whoever you go with. Pick one and do your research ahead of time. They all have free trials. Go in there, create some web forms, see if you can get it to work, or your tech person or whoever you have do that, and try it out for the 14-day trial. I think they all have that. Because once you start building leads, once you get your blog up and going, you're getting 3, 10, 15, 20, however many leads you're getting a day. Once they're in a system, moving them to any other system besides Infusionsoft is a pain in the butt. You're going to actually lose a lot of leads because most of these companies ask you to make them they send out a confirmation email and have them click a link. And when you do that, you on average lose 75% of your leads. So check them out first and then go with the one that you feel comfortable with. Now, Infusionsoft, make it short and sweet. Totally my favorite, totally the most complicated to set up. And they've been trying to improve that, but I think they're making it harder. I don't know what they're doing. But I have a lot of friends up at Infusionsoft. I'm actually a developer. I create apps for them and everything else. But I like them because they have a suite of tools. We can do just incredible things inside of their software as far as moving leads around, adding special tags, creating actions. There's just such a suite of tools that you can use when you get into the marketing side of things that make it worth the extra money. But again, that's something you don't go to Infusionsoft unless you've either got deep financial backing right off the bat. You've got a lot of money saved up and you're going to hit it hard and start making money right away. Or, you've gotten to the point, you've worked for 6 months, a year, and you've gotten to the point where you're making $10,000 a month online, and then you move to Infusionsoft to help optimize and grab some more money out of your lists.
Okay.
That's basically it. I know it's a lot, but trying to fit into this short time period, it's a lot to talk about.
So basically, if somebody's brand new and they're just getting started, they really need to focus on having a landing page so they can collect leads. Right. And they got to have an autoresponder to be able to send emails, to be able to share offers, whether it's an affiliate offer or their own offer. Bottom line is something like an Aweber is probably their best bet to get started with.
Yeah, that's going to be the best bet. And if you look at getting started online, really all it takes is a hosting company. As far as costs, you need a domain for $10, a hosting company which is going to cost you $10 a month, and an autoresponder which is going to cost you $15. So basically, you're spending $25, $30 a month, and then the $10, $15 to get your domain name, and you're up and going with a business that costs nothing more besides that and your time, and you can be generating. I mean, in reality, you're hitting it hard. You're going through our 90-day blueprint. I would not be surprised if within 90 days you're making $1,000 a month, if not more, if you follow the steps.
Yeah.
Extra $1,000 a month will change your life.
So tell me something. I just want to let people know that down below this video, we're going to have a link, and the link is www.successblueprint.us. And the reason it's down there is because these guys, Dave and Dave, who we're going to introduce you to, these guys have really mastered this process. So not only are we going to help our clients and share, but we're going to give you guys some tools down below where you can join a program, an affiliate program that's going to teach more on this topic and is going to give you something that you can start to utilize right away for your blogging so that you have a way to make money. So you have a true vehicle on how to make, say, $1,000 in the next month, or $2,000 in the next 2 months, or $3,000 in the next 3 months. So there's some really good tools here, and go to our www.90daybloggingBlueprint.com. You can sign up for free. We're going to give 30 days of instruction. It's a 90-day plan, and we're going to guide people day by day. Here's what you do today. Here's what you do tomorrow. And when you create this habit, when you really get in the groove and you start to get all the pieces to fit together over the course of 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks, this is truly a way to create, like, Blaine in the last 7 days had 767 visitors come to his website for absolutely free. Mm-hmm. So with that said, hey, Blaine, thanks, man. We will catch you on the next video. Have a great day today.
Great.